In a quiet village surrounded by rolling fields and olive trees, there lived a kind farmer and his two sons. The father worked hard each day, guiding his family, tending the land, and teaching his sons about love and patience. The older son was steady and dependable, always in the fields, plowing, planting, and harvesting. But the younger son, oh, he was different. His eyes sparkled with dreams of adventure. He wanted more than the quiet life of the farm. One morning, the younger son came to his father. His voice was bold, but his heart beat quickly. "Father," he said, "I don't want to wait. Give me my share of your wealth now, so I can live my own life." The father's eyes grew sad. He loved his son deeply, but he nodded gently. He divided his wealth between his two sons. The younger son took his share, packed his bags, and without looking back, left for a faraway land. The road stretched long before him, dusty paths, busy towns, and markets filled with music and laughter. The younger son's heart leapt with excitement. He spent his money freely, buying fine clothes, eating feasts, and throwing parties with new friends. But day by day, coin by coin, his treasure grew smaller. His friends disappeared when the money was gone. His clothes grew ragged, his stomach empty. Then a famine struck the land. Food became scarce, and hunger gnawed at his belly. The young man searched desperately for work. The only job he found was feeding pigs in a muddy pen. His sandals were torn, his hands blistered, and the pigs' food looked more filling than anything he had. One night, as the stars glittered coldly above, the young man sat in the mud and whispered, "Even my father's servants have food to spare, but here I am, starving. I will go back. I will tell my father I have sinned. I will ask to be a servant in his house." So, with a weary heart and trembling steps, he began the long walk home. His feet ached, his clothes hung in tatters, but hope carried him forward. Back in the village, the father stood outside each day, gazing down the road, waiting. His heart ached for the son he loved. Then, one evening, as the sun dipped low and painted the sky with gold, he saw a small figure in the distance. Could it be? His heart raced. He squinted, and yes, it was his son. The father didn't wait. He ran, his robe flapping, his sandals pounding the earth. Tears filled his eyes as he threw his arms around his son. He hugged him tightly, not caring about the dirt or the rags. "Father," the young man began, his voice breaking, "I have sinned against heaven and against you. I am not worthy to be called your son." But the father cut him off with joy. "Quick," he shouted to the servants, "bring the finest robe. Put a ring on his finger and sandals on his feet. Prepare a feast, for my son was dead and is alive again. He was lost and is found." Music and laughter filled the house that night. The smell of roasted food drifted into the air, and the young man sat at the table once more, not as a servant, but as a beloved son. Yet outside, the older brother heard the noise. He frowned and refused to join. "I have worked all these years for you," he told his father angrily. "I never disobeyed, yet you never gave me a party. But this son of yours wasted everything, and now you celebrate him." The father placed a gentle hand on his shoulder. "My son, you are always with me, and everything I have is yours. But we must celebrate, for your brother was lost and is found again." The older brother stood quietly, his heart softening as he listened. And inside, the music played on, the family together again, under the warm light of forgiveness. Children, this story reminds us that God's love never ends. Even when we make mistakes or wander far away, He is always waiting with open arms, ready to forgive and welcome us home.